Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! Go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 39. And that's a 49er 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the pistol, it's Young. On the move, headed right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Set! Bring it!
Now Young. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the 39. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage. search partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave them with a 4th and 2. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the 49ers will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Young working from the gun. It is cut left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He puts everything. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll look to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off? Fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
This one's caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off, some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To throw it on first down. Chased down to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Third and long for him here. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the gun, Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles. 60
Some early
Eagles.
movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
On the double.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got second and 15.
Go.
Young throwing here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Sending a receiver left. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks, and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him over right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He breaks the tackle. Give him a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Got Everett, and it's complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Koo able to put it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Completed to his running back. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Go. Check go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. Broke through the tackle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Motioning the tight end left. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. That's going to be caught by Everett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Handoff now out of the gun. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Young on the play action. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Let's go.
Now it's Young. He fires one deep down the left side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying an option play, headed left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 14. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, no, they get him yet again. will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't make that connection, so it'll be second down.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Here he is on third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Motion man sent left. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Simple dive up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Complete out to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now.
Looking for a throw here. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 39. He's on the move. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Here's a throw. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the pistol, it's Young. He's looking deep once again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on fourth down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 29. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 49ers stacking up the secondary. Look at that. They're in the dime. 3rd down. They're going play action. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their first win of the season.
Okay, break.
Another snap from the 8 here in 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Set it.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yeah, Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Now looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the